Hey everyone, Faye here from Almost Korean. Today we are going to be making some kimbap, so let's get started. 2 carrots, peeled julienne. You just want to give them a quick saute to soften. In a nonstick pan with a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of salt. Same thing with your fresh spinach, or you can blanch it, your choice. And some Spam. Yes, I said Spam. Use the low sodium. Also some English cucumber, and then make sure you have your pickled daikon as well. All right, so here we are going to make the egg for the kimbap. You want to just get a couple eggs, beat them up. If you want the eggs a little bit more yellow, you can add an extra yolk. So in a non-stick pan that has been oiled, pour a very small amount, basically just an amount that as you turn the pan, it'll cover the bottom. And you just want to make a thin egg pancake. It doesn't really take too long, so you have to kind of work a little bit fast. Use a spatula to loosen up the edges, and then you're going to get ready to flip. So I like to actually use my fingers to do this. You have to do it quick because it's hot. Just lift it up, grab, and flip over. So continue on making your egg pancakes. Once you're finished with them, you'll have a stack of about 3 or 4, depending on how much egg mixture you had, and then we will roll them up and slice them very thin. So prior to learning how to make this, I thought it was something that I would never know how to do, especially since I didn't grow up on Korean food. But when I lived in Singapore, a friend of mine named Nancy, she had us over, and it was a group of mostly Korean ladies. So my son came with me, and one lady in particular named Lily, she helped my son and I learn how to make this and roll it, and it was delicious and easy, and I've been making it ever since. So for the rice for the kimbap, you want to use short grain rice or sushi rice. I've actually tried it with just regular jasmine rice and it did not work at all. So definitely use the short grain. Cook it per the directions, and once it's cooked, add some sesame oil, salt, and sesame seeds. Okay, so you're going to need full-size sheets of seaweed. You can find these at most Asian stores. I even find it at my local grocery store. And then you just want to take the rice and push it all the way to the edges and then leave about an inch of room at the top. So you're just going to layer your ingredients. I like to start with the cucumber. It kind of starts as a barrier, acts as a barrier. Then you can put your Spam, your egg, your carrots, spinach, whatever you're actually adding in. And then you're going to roll it. Rolling the kimbap is probably the trickiest part, but you want the edge of the bottom, pull it over, and then tuck it in to the other ingredients and kind of roll it. So it'll get a tight roll. You want to put the seam down. You can use your mat to kind of shape it and make sure it's just nice and tight. All right, let's get rolling. So don't be intimidated by this. It's very easy once you get the hang of it. And worst come to worst, it doesn't roll very nicely and it falls apart. It's still going to taste delicious because the flavors are there. So don't worry about that. When you're finished doing your rolls, you want to lightly brush on some sesame oil and sprinkle some sesame seeds. And then using a very sharp knife, you just want to cut through. Each roll is probably gonna cut about 8 to 10 pieces, depending on your thickness. If your knife gets a little sticky from the rice, just use a damp cloth to wipe it off. All right, and there you go. These can keep in the refrigerator for a day or two, but they probably won't last that long because you'll just gobble them right up. This is one of my favorite things to make for a snack, for lunch, for anything. You really don't need any particular reason to make these, but they're delicious. So I hope you liked my video. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you'll never miss another video. All right, bye.